Open banking means different things to different people. In the US, we think about open banking more in terms of a wider variety of ways to deliver financial services to customers. In some cases, they may not even know that they're getting their financial services through an open banking platform because they think they're dealing with a digital bank. With Open Platform, we're delivering API-based, white-labeled services. So the consumer thinks they're interacting with their neobank, or they're interacting with their personal financial management app, which behind the scenes is talking to us. The consumer doesn't know that they're a BBVA customer, although they are. But what they do know is that they now are getting a fantastic financial management experience from some other provider. And so we view our ability to enable that experience to happen as just as important as being able to enable a BBVA branded experience to happen. There are a growing list of FinTechs that are offering services to primarily millennial populations to help them better manage their financial life. For example, one of our clients called Digit. Digit customers sign up with the Digit app. They give Digit permission to access their existing bank accounts. Digit has proprietary algorithms that are able to identify slices of time when it's safe for $10, $20 to be siphoned out and set aside toward whatever savings goal. And so all this kind of happens magically for them. All I have to do is give you permission to look at my incoming and outgoing finances, and magically money is siphoned off and saved. I think that's a question on the minds of everybody at a conference like this one, and that is, at what point do you cede certain aspects of your customers' financial life to FinTechs, or how often do you try to build out complementary services and retain that stickiness to your brand? I think the answer is going to be, in the future, a mixture of both. There are going to be some services that a BBVA customer will expect from BBVA with BBVA's name on it. And there are going to be other services that they will get from other providers, which we may support. And a mixture of those is what's going to make their financial life successful. In order to work with most of our competitors, a FinTech has to work with both a bank and a technology provider. And they're typically separate entities. The advantage we have is we are one and the same. The technology provider and the bank is one entity, so that simplifies the integration and the whole experience. And we need to continue to leverage that productivity in terms of how FinTechs interact with their bank. I think for us it's going to be just staying ahead of the market, adding more and more features, developing a reputation and the ability to deliver at scale, to be a partner that is easy to work with and able to deliver quickly on whatever FinTech experience the FinTech requires. But the reality is that those other major players have huge scale advantages over BBVA US, just by virtue of their size. I mean, BBVA US is 28th, 29th bank in the US compared to a Chase or a Wells Fargo or any of the big players. But I think we're nimble, we're more agile than them. We are out there with real life customers doing real life things, and that has a lot of value. Innovation in the bank is a very difficult challenge. I think the reason why BBVA Open Platform in the US has been successful is because we deliberately created it sort of outside of the mainstream of the bank. It has enabled us to advance more quickly than if we had tried to do it as an internal innovation initiative. There is more than one way to serve the consuming public in the US, and some of it's going to be served through a BBVA branded experience. Some of it's going to be served in a different way. But I think by creating an organization that was designed to incubate these kinds of services separately from the day-to-day operation of BBVA USA has enabled us to advance that value proposition more quickly than if we had tried to do it as an internal innovation initiative. I believe it will look very different from what it looks like now. I think it will be even more digital than it already is. I mean, I can't remember the last time I wrote a check or went into a branch, and even fewer and fewer people will be doing the same thing. I think banking will involve a lot more capabilities than what we typically think of as a bank. Some of the marketplace examples where you can not only look at your transaction history and you can look at your online statement, but you can buy tickets or you can score a ride on Uber, all as part of your banking experience is where things are going for me.